Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Romeo from Romeos, Our Top is Keeping It Real Phase 2. This week's topic is the hatred on our president's achievements. And here goes some coffee for y'all. I have my coffee right here. Um, a couple of weeks ago, I was in a discussion with someone on Facebook. And the discussion took to the matter of saying that President Obama was the worst president of the United States that we have had. Well, in the midst of this conversation, I had come to the realization, I've known this for a very long time, that even in everyday life, uh, if a person hates you or is racist towards you or really just don't like you for one reason or another, I don't care what good you do, that person is going to find something that he don't like about you to spread a rumor about you, or do whatever they have to do, or say whatever they have to say to bring your reputation or your character down below to where it should be standing. So it is a shame that people put on the blinders of hatred towards someone that has done so much for this country. And again, like I said, it's not even about, this segment is about the president, but this keeping in reality, this is everyday life. And folks, this has to change. But because you want this black man and his family out of the White House so bad, you put the blinders on to the things that he have done. And then this gentleman had the nerve to challenge me. And I don't really get into discussions like that on Facebook because people get mad uh, and say certain things and then fights break out. But we have a friend in common that should have told him there's something that you don't want to do with that man right there is challenge him. Because I love a challenge. And everybody talking about that the president didn't do nothing. This is the worst president in the United States. Yet everybody must have forgotten. And it's a shame because the anniversary just passed. Everybody must have forgotten about the peace of mind that this man brought to America first year in office. First year in office, President Obama made it his business to either capture or kill Osama bin Laden. And that's exactly what he did. Now, here come y'all folks going to talk about, well, he didn't do that. The soldiers did that. Well, damn it, who did you think gave the operative to go ahead and do that? He was the overseer of that operation. Without an overseer, that operation would have not happened. Am I right, America? Let me know if I'm wrong, which I'm not. He created the Lilly Ledbetter Fair Pay Act for you ladies out there that all of a sudden is against us coming and saying that the president didn't do nothing. But he gave you women equal pay for the same job, which made it illegal for any employer to pay a different wage to the women than the man if they're both doing the same job. But yet and still, y'all say he didn't do nothing. He created a recovery and a reinvestment act, okay, that provided hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars into the infrastructure and the research and jobs. I bet you some of y'all that wasn't working when Obama came into office, President Obama, excuse me, came into office, but now your ass is working and probably making good damn money. But the president didn't do anything. Okay? I can't understand where these people. And then here we go. Another big thing, the Matthew Shepard Act, okay, which expanded hate crime definitions to include gender, sexual orientation, gender identity, and disability. But this is the worst president we had in the United States. But he created over 2 million private sector jobs in the last 14 months. Okay? But again, this president didn't do nothing. And he was the worst president of the United States, but he gave student loan reform to significantly expand access to affordable government loans and Pell Grants for college. But yet, again, this is what y'all saying the president didn't do. He didn't do nothing. All right? Started a new treaty which reduced by half the nuclear missile stockpiles in Russia. When the last time a president did that? Between Russia and the United States. Okay? I don't understand it. But these are the things that the president have achieved in his 8 years of office. But yet, y'all want, and a lot of people is not going to like what I'm going to say, but it's no disrespect to you, President, but this is Romeos Hot Topics, keeping it real. Y'all folks want this nigga and his family out of the office, White House, so bad that now y'all getting ready to bring Trump, Donald Trump, who to me is the worst businessman in America, with 4 bankruptcies of major casino hotels. Okay, but this is the man who have shown racism point blank. Okay, stating the fact that he don't like Mexicans and he want to put up the borders, so the wall so high, higher. So what is this the type of man that you want in the White House, that stated that he loved to play with the bankruptcy laws of America? What is he going to do that? Is this the type of president that you want running the country, stating that he played with the bankruptcy laws of America, okay, to leverage out his debt that he owed to keep his businesses running? All right, I can't understand that. So to me, and a lot of folks is probably going to hate me again about what I'm going to say, but again, this is Romeo's Hot Topics, keeping it real. Your campaign slogan, Donald Trump, "Make America Great Again," to me, with your bigotry and racism and the things that come out your mouth and the people that you have following you, that campaign slogan to me means that you want to put your foot back on the niggas' necks, the Asians' necks, and have control of America again. That's what that campaign slogan means to me. Okay? That's what you have shown me since day one of your campaign. Disrespecting women, the crap that came out of your mouth as a presidential runner, okay, was that of a businessman, not of one, and a poor businessman at that, may I add, but not of one that you would want running this country. But yet and still, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, this man that have, I'm going to break this down to you real quick, um, stated, this is what Trump said, and this is the one. This is the man that you want running this country. I use the laws of this country to pay debt. We'll have the company. We'll throw it into a chapter. We'll negotiate with the banks. We'll make a fantastic deal. You know, it's like The Apprentice. It's not personal. It's just business. I do play with the bankruptcy laws. They're very good for me as a tool for trimming debt. So, what I'm trying to understand the thinking of individuals right now that stated that this is the type of man that you want running America, the United States. Two, what is it, 1992, the Trump Plaza Hotel filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and Trump lost 49% in the luxury hotel to Citibank and five other lenders. And in return, Trump received more favorable terms of the remaining 550 plus million owed to the lenders and to retain his position as chief executive. Even though he wouldn't be paid. Now, in 1984, he eliminated a large part of that $900 million personal debt through sales. Listen to what I'm saying to you folks. This is real good information of this man that you want running this country. In 1984, he had $1 million debt that was uh, eliminated, a large portion of it, because he had to sell the Trump Taj Mahal and the Trump Plaza assets. And then he lost the Trump Princess Yacht and the Trump Shuttle. And but this happened in 2000. This happened back in 94. That happened. Now, my video is going on 13 minutes, and I want to keep this close under 20. So I'm just bringing almost to a close here. In 2004, Trump third corporate bankruptcy, October 21st, which involved Trump Hotel and Casino Resorts. Trump lost over half of his 56% ownership and gave bondholders stock in exchange for surrendering part of the debt. He was no longer the CEO, even though he retained a role as chairman of the board. In 2005, the company emerged from bankruptcy as Trump Entertainment Resorts Holding. And in 2007, that's when they booked that thing, Think Big and Kick Ass in the Business and Life. And he figured I was the bank's problem. It was the bank's problem, not mine. What the hell did I care? I actually told one bank, I told you, you shouldn't have loaned me the money. I told you, I don't say that word, deal was no good. No, but ladies and gentlemen, we have to, and I'm going to wrap this up. Here, you have one man that to me is a poor businessman, okay? And you have, now, also one thing real quickly, I want to state it to y'all. If Hillary Clinton was not involved in the president's cabinet, okay, none of that crap about that damn text crap would have came about. Y'all would have swept that crap under the rug like it had never happened if she was in the Republican Party and on the Republican side. But because she was on the Democratic side and was with President Obama and his cabinet, all of a sudden y'all digging into her history of her texts that she done, where as though if it was not for that fact that she was under President Obama's cabinet, none of that would have came out. So cut it out, folks. We're talking about Hillary is a liar. She would be the best president, believe me. Okay, yes, so we will have our first, America's first lady president. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all talking this crap about, oh, we'd be in trouble if Hillary, she got the backing of her husband, and her husband did a damn good job when he was president of the United States. So don't you think her characteristics and her character will come over from her husband on which way to run this company? I mean, run this, it got me thinking about Trump. You, excuse me, will you think this, she know how to run this country? Because Clinton did a hell of a job, to me. But now you're going to have this man that, to me, is a terrible businessman, think terribly as a businessman, okay, is a racist, a bigot, but this is the man that y'all want to run y'all country. Why? Because y'all want to put y'all foot back on the niggas and the Mexicans' neck, and it's not going to happen. America, wake up. This is Romeos Hot Topics, Keeping It Real Phase 2. If we don't wake up to this fact, to keep this man down, okay, there's going to be a lot of pandemonium happening in America if he is elected the next president of the United States. Romeos Hot Topics, Keeping It Real. Love y'all. Check y'all around.